Welcome back to the Real Estate Scoop. Is the real estate market a boom or a bust? A $2 trillion bailout may be coming our way from Freddie Mac to avoid a housing crash, which clearly makes me think we are in big trouble. Also, the VA administration has stopped reporting delinquencies, which is odd. In addition, the FHA administration has been offering lower payment options for individuals having a hard time making their monthly payments. I did a video on this a few weeks ago. I will put the link in the description if you haven't watched it yet. Payments can be reduced by as much as 25%. If that program is initiated by a homeowner, then FHA does not need to report them as late. Nothing is really matching up. You've probably seen headlines about a booming market, but is that the whole story? The real story? Redfin has stated that the market is booming, and then within a few days after stated, we could be going into a recession. Listen, we can't have it both ways. Somebody somewhere is not being honest with the American public. You cannot say the housing market is strong and then discover the program that Freddie Mac wants to initiate. And why the cover-up with the VA loans that are in trouble? Is a $2 trillion stimulus good for homeowners? I think the government is realizing that homeowners are in trouble. I think we've all heard about the monumental credit card debt and the inability of people to make their monthly payments on them. There is also a huge increase in bankruptcies in this country. If you are on foreclosure.com, you can see the pre-foreclosures and scheduled foreclosures as well as the bankruptcies in each county. I will put the link in the description for that site as well. It is very eye-opening. Have there been warning signs, or is this just another lack of transparency on the government's end to make us think everything is fine? If we look at the foreclosures and the credit card debt and the increased inflation and the higher interest and the bank failures, the picture does not look good. There are some economists stating that the housing crisis could be worse than it was in 2008. Several large banks are no longer offering HELOCs, which is a line of credit on your home. Homeowners that may have gotten a HELOC a few years back at a lower rate could be struggling now with the higher interest rate, thinking it would start dropping by this time. But it hasn't. It continues to rise. When homes were getting that huge appreciation, property taxes didn't miss a beat. They were also increasing as well as homeowners insurance. Unless people have liquid assets and are fortunate enough to have a good savings built up, I think we are in trouble. Big trouble. I don't think the world should go into panic mode, but I do think we should work on savings in our own homes. On a larger scale, we should advocate for businesses in the USA, promoting our resources and people, not other nations that are costing us more than we should be paying. We cannot continue to go on with higher and higher inflation without having some negative consequences under our roof. As far as real estate prices, I would research very carefully if you are in the market to buy. I would educate myself on future goals, how long you plan to be in that new home, and take into account all debts that are associated with owning a home. If I was looking into buying a home this year, I personally would also look into the pre-foreclosures and foreclosures that are popping up. I would not assume inflation is going away anytime soon, and I would not anticipate rates dropping for at least another year. I am a real estate broker, and I would love to sell someone a home, but I also believe that we need to be totally transparent with buyers and sellers and ask a lot of questions before making that move. Thank you for watching our channel. Please subscribe and remember, it's free.